Hello everyone. My name is Angela Zabel. I am a teacher, coach, and medium. Today I wanted to talk about synchronicity. So what is synchronicity and how does it work in our life and how can we get more in tune to synchronicity? So the first thing is synchronicity. What is it? It's when things line up, things work out and fall into place, and we didn't plan it. So a lot of times we didn't even see it coming. It just happened. And how many times have you heard from people saying, "Oh, I had this great thing happen today and I never planned it. I don't know what happened. It just fell into place." That's synchronicity. But if synchronicity just happened, what else can we do to help make it happen, to help bring that synchronicity back into our lives in a more meaningful way, a more not controlled way, because synchronicity isn't necessarily controlled. But I will give you a little secret. Synchronicity is us getting in touch with ourselves, our original self, our guides, our helpers, because they're all there to help us in this world, to help ease our path. But how willing are you to let them drive your path, to help them and allow them to make some of those moves and bring things into your life that you maybe weren't expecting, but were definitely looking forward to. And things that you couldn't even imagine happening. But our helpers and our guides, they've got a few tricks up their sleeves. Literally. Because they're able to make things happen and find ways to make things mesh and come together in ways that our human mind can't even fathom, in ways that we couldn't even see it come together in any way, shape, or form. But they know. And if we are willing to step back and put our egos out of the way, they can do their work. And they're marvelous helpers. They can have things show up in your life you could have never imagined. And they're excited to do it. Think of how fun it would be if someone told you, "I want to have this great party, but I really don't want to plan everything. I just want to show up." And they'd say, "Would you want to plan it for me?" And you could run with any idea you could ever think of to make this amazing party happen. That's kind of what they are. They're like, if you just give us a little bit of leeway, if you just give us a little bit of, it's okay, you can take the reins for a little while. Think of what they are able to accomplish. And they are our helpers, our guides on the other side. And even ourself in a form of, I hate to say higher consciousness, but a different form of consciousness that understands things that we don't understand at this point. But we're starting. So if we do that, think of what can come into your life. And then you can ask them specifically to say, "I would like a change in my life. I will do the work," because there's the key. You have to do something towards it. And that something may be investigating, it may be research, it may be, looking up anything you can to understand and build a knowledge base on what you're looking to bring into your life. You you can't just say, and I can't say can't because maybe it might happen with some special individual or just really lucky, is I want $1 million, and poof, it shows up and they win the lottery or who knows what. But a lot of us, it's about doing the work. Because think of it like, oh, I'd really like to have $1 million to retire on. Well, what about doing the work? What can you invest in? What can you learn about investment? What can you learn about starting a second business up to make that happen? These are all the things and more of ideas to help you bring forth what you're looking for. So when it happens, you're ready to go. You've got this. And that's the key to a lot of this, is you can't just put it out there and just like, oh, it's just all going to roll in. It may. But what are you doing to get ready for it? If you truly believe you're going to receive and have opportunities in front of you, what are you doing to bring that forth? Are you looking for, say, money managers to handle the money you just brought in so you don't lose it all? Wouldn't that be a good thing to do? But that's you trusting that your guides are there to help you to bring this forth. It's the same with a new job. Say you say to yourself, I want a new job. I want to change jobs. You have to do the investigation. You have to look all the possibilities. You might have to take schooling to make this happen. But when you do, you are the one who helped make this happen along with your guides. You didn't just leave it up to them. You put it out there and you start doing the work. And when you start doing that, those two things together, synchronicity is now allowed by you to come in and to be accepted and be grateful for this opportunity and whatever it may bring. So if you're ready and willing and trusting and truly believing that they are there to help you, to bring people into your path, to meet somebody, to have a conversation with somebody, and then it starts springboarding that conversation, and you meet someone else, and you meet someone else. That's synchronicity. And that's your guides and your helpers coming in and saying, hey, we're here. If you're asking for something, we'll start putting things in your path. Different opportunities to show you that we're here. But not only that, when you recognize it and that first opportunity comes in or that first person you meet and you're going, man, where did that person come from? Where did that conversation come from? And then sit back and recognize it and go, oh, I've got a lot of help. A lot of synchronicity is coming in because I'm willing to accept it. And then say, thanks for having my back. And now, what else can we do together to bring even more synchronicity into my life to get me where I want and need to be? But that's trusting. So I hope all of you take the time to look for the synchronicity, to understand it, and know that you've got helpers bringing this in just for you because they're excited to help you. Just like you would have been excited to do the party, unless you don't like to plan parties. But you're giving someone the go-ahead to whatever is best for me. This is where I'd like to be, but what is best for me? Bring that in. Bring that synchronicity in. bring opportunities. And that's what you can do today. So trust that there is so much support for you in this world and the world you can't see. And trust that they are so excited to be able to help you as long as you give them the green light. And then appreciate what they have given you and what opportunities are in front of you. And be excited to see what's next. So this is synchronicity at its best. And I hope all of you open up and trust and ask for them to help you with synchronicity in your life. And with that, remember, you can like, follow, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I'll get this down yet. And join me on my journey, because it's a pretty amazing journey for me, and I'm so happy to have all of you join me. Thank you all, and have an amazing day.